such an honor to speak with you, Mr. Douglas, and to see you, Jeremy. I really enjoyed the movie.
Great.
I hope you don't mind me saying, it reminded me a little bit of Fatal Attraction, except you're Glenn Close.
That's fun.
Did that ever dawn on you?
No, but it's a very good, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, just, no, I'm not letting you go, no.
Your character's so specific from the first second we see him on screen.
Right.
Every little gesture, the way he drives, it tells us who this guy is. Can you talk about how important those layers are to building the character?
Well, you hope to really kind of establish his importance, his size, you know, on the phone to China, doing his major deal. Just thought he'd pull off, and he wanted to catch, you know, he's a trophy hunter, accompanies as well as animals, doesn't have a set of bighorn sheep horns, want to get him, sort of bribed his way in to get the license, this and that, and is used to getting his own way, money talks. And, you know, his intentions weren't bad, and then this tragic accident happens, and once again he tries to bribe his way out of it, think they've got a deal, and this man has a moral compass, and as a result, he's going to interfere in my plans, and so I have to make some adjustments.
And all that comes through in the very first few moments we see the character.
Yeah, what you try to do is set that up, and I think it's, you know, it's a thriller in terms of a white hat and a black hat, you know, good guys and bad guys.
Jeremy, let me ask you, when you're reading the script for the first time, you read like page 30 or 40, you're running through the desert with your underwear on. Are you like, oh no, when do I get some pants in this movie?
I know. Well, it was, you know, it's one of those scripts where you read it and there's almost no dialogue as well. It's all just stage, which kind of, yeah, it shows you how much action there's going to be. But no, you know, I thought it was great. It was a great challenge, and that's my favorite thing about this business, is getting to do things that you'd never normally get to do and go places you wouldn't normally get to go. So, yeah, I kind of got off the plane straight from London, and suddenly I'm in a it's crazy hot desert, and yeah, it was brutal. But then when, you know, Michael's going through exactly the same thing, basically, as a really hardcore crew. So, yeah, certainly couldn't complain.
Were you ready to go toe-to-toe with Mr. Douglas?
I mean, I was hugely looking forward to it. I mean, we'd read together in New York. I came into audition, and yeah, Michael had me over to his house, and we'd read a bit, and I don't know, you know when it's going to be fun.
Mr. Douglas, what are you looking for at this point in your career when you're reading a project, when you're considering acting or producing a film? What are you looking for? What do you need to say, yes, I'm going to do this?
A good movie, not necessarily a good part. I like to be involved in a good movie. So it's the script, comes down really to the script and the execution, the script and the director. And you know, I'd much rather have a decent part in a good movie than a grandiose part in a bad movie, you know. Right. So, and a challenge. I mean, this was a producing challenge, this picture, the amount of time that we had to make it in a very tough location. I enjoy that challenge. I love the physicality parts of it. It helps kind of reduce your tension and your nervousness, just having to be focused on what's going on around you.
Jeremy, favorite Michael Douglas film?
Probably, I mean, Fatal Attraction is the one that I kind of, I guess, watched early on, and was the one that I went back to a couple of times, yeah. Yeah,
he'd be about 4.
Yeah, that was
if he could watch it. It was made before he was born, which is hard for me to accept. But it's great. He's a wonderful actor, and I'm going to really enjoy watching Jeremy's career.
I always go with Black Rain. Black Rain's my favorite.
I love
That's
Black
a great
Rain.
movie. You seen Black Rain?
I haven't seen that one. No, I think I got that. That's
Tony
one of the
Scott
few
or
ones I
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
Ridley
Yeah,
Scott.
great
Andy
movie.
Garcia.
Andy
That's a
Garcia.
really good picture. Yeah.
Badass.
Get on that one.
Badass is good. What an honor talking to you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.